Yo, guys, what is going on? The time has finally arrived. Pokemon Sun and Moon base are officially on TCGO. Oh my word, it is a good time to be a Pokemon. No, never mind. Forget that. It's a good time to be alive. I have literally been waiting for this set to drop the day after Eeveelutions came out. That is how hyped up I am right now. Really excited to be able to just lay back, record some videos for you guys, try out some of these new cards. I've had a pretty hectic week. If this is the first Sun and Moon video that you are watching, thank you. Appreciate it. And hopefully you enjoy it. Also, I want to say that we did upload a 100 pack opening of Sun and Moon yesterday. If you missed that, link in the description, annotation at the end. And we did an additional 100 pack opening video on my second channel, link in the description, comments, blah 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 blah. That is actually from our Twitch stream from yesterday. But today we are kicking off Sun and Moon with one of my personal favorite cards in the set, in Umbreon GX. Look at all these Umbreons. Look how adorable they are. Oh my gosh. There's too many Umbreons, actually. Umbreon EX, Umbreon GX, But we are going to be looking at Umbreon GX today. We are going to be pairing it alongside Espeon, but Umbreon's really going to be the star, quote unquote. So before we get into the deck list, I do want to say that we're going to have our first question of the day. And if you want to be entered in to win a couple of Sun and Moon codes, all you got to do is let me know your favorites Eeveelution down below in the comments. Feel free to drop a like on the video. It always helps out, helps people find this video, makes me feel good inside, and I appreciate it. We are obviously doing a different style video. Like I see you, well, I don't see you, but you guys see me. If you enjoy that as well, let me know down below in the comments. Hopefully you do. I have to fix my hair and brush my teeth before every video, but whatever, we'll make it work. But this is an Umbreon Espeon list. I played a version of this on stream yesterday, and I've made some edits since then. I really do like playing Umbreon a lot. I don't think moving damage counters around right now is the strongest way to play in the TCG, but it's definitely fun to do. If your opponent's not ready, you can punish them, you can take multiple prizes in one turn. And what I really like about this deck list is that there are so many different things you can do. Like Dark's just it adapts so well, if that makes sense. So this deck list has a ton of different ways it can play, and it just finds ways to win. So we'll talk about the specific card choices here in a second. Before I forget, I just want to say that later today on Switch, so I'm uploading this in the morning, but later today I'm going to be doing a live case opening, a whole entire case live on Twitch for you guys. If you want to watch that, I don't know, follow my Twitch, I guess. I'll upload a video as well, and I'll probably upload it as a highlight. So if you miss it, just a heads up, it's gonna be out there. I've never opened more than 2 boxes, I think, so it should be something else. But I think I covered all my selfless plugs and everything. Since I'm doing this face cam thing now, does that mean I have to do thumbnails with like my armpit in it and my foot in it or whatever? I don't know. Maybe we can make the most outrageous thumbnails. Maybe I should make that my goal. I don't know. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think. And I need to get a second light because when I lift up my armpit, right, as you can tell, it's a little messed up. So this is the most professional video of all time already, as you can tell. But here we go into our deck list. We have our 4 Eevees. Obviously, with the energy evolution ability, we can evolve on turn 1. This can actually be a big deal because you can go Eevee, Dark Energy, Umbreon, use its first attack, and swap out, get a little bit of damage in. And being able to evolve can be nice because you can avoid getting sniped by your ninja, because you're only having 60 HP, of course. We are playing 1 Jolteon, excuse me, and 1 Vaporeon, not playing Flareon. If Lurantis starts really being played a lot, I'll probably slide a Flareon in here. It's not a huge deal. But the reason why we're playing Jolteon and Vaporeon is because they gave our stage 1 Pokemon an additional type. So our Umbreon all of a sudden becomes a Dark and an Electric type. And being an Electric type is actually a pretty big deal because then you can hit a Veltal EX for weakness, you can hit Ray for weakness, and Shaman's too, of course. So Jolteon is really, really nice. You even have free retreats. And I am playing Vaporeon though because I am expecting to see a lot of a Volcanion. Maybe not today, but I do expect to see a good amount of Volcanion on TCGO, especially with Lurantis, Desudei being around. I'm not playing Flareon though, guys. I might slide them in if I run into too many Desudei's and Lurantises, but for now this is what I'm rolling with, just to keep it a little bit more consistent. We are playing our 3 Umbreon GXs. We have the Straff attack here. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. So this is an option early game, mid game, late game, I don't know. It's an option, alright? And then we have Shadow Bullet that does 90 damage and 30 damage to one of your Pokemon's benched Pokemon. So it is like Night Spear, Darkrai 2.0. You have the DCE, you don't have to commit 2 Dark Energies, which is really nice, but you have to keep in mind that you have to evolve from an Eevee, so you don't have the benefits of being a Darkrai, a big, scary basic. And then you have Dark Call GX as our GX attack. I don't necessarily rely on these GX attacks. Like, I think they're amazing tools. Like, Espeon's GX attack says Divide GX, and you can put 100 damage on the board any way you like. So it's just like, whatever situation you're in, you can just remove energy, spread damage. You can combo Espeon's GX attack with your Shadow Bullets. Keep that in mind. A lot of different ways to play. We were playing this on stream, right? And we were playing against Dark Tina. And what we did is essentially just like remove energy, bring up a Hoopa, Grunts, and just stall them out, deck them out, because that's the only win condition we had. So there's a lot of different ways you can play with Umbreon, taking prizes, running your opponent out of energy. So just keep that in mind, guys. We have our 1 Espeon GX, just 1 Espeon. I am not a huge fan of its like anything besides its GX attack. Psychic's cool, I guess, but committing 3 energy for that, I mean, for a GX, I was hoping for a little bit more. But you know, it can definitely come in handy against like Mega Mewtwo, things that are with the Psychic. It's not a bad GX Pokemon at all. But we're definitely going to revolve more around Umbreon GX. We are probably going to do a video solely on Espeon GX in the future. But for now, Espeon GX is there to help with the Divide GX. Psychic can be clutch too. So don't outcount it though. Just side beams, I mean, side beams an option, I guess. We have our 2 Shaman EX for the draw support. I am playing 1 Fright Night. I was trying this out on my stream. I liked it. You can go Umbreon, Straff, and into your Yveltal. Turn off links. You have the same energy cost. You can spread damage around. It just makes so much sense. I'm only playing 1 for now, but I might easily bump it up to 2 in the future. For now, I just want to show you guys all the different ways you can play. Like, I just want to give you guys the ideas, the templates to make it your own. You can like go full on out with Yveltal, 2 Fright Nights, Yveltal EX. You know, you can do that, but I just want to give you guys the tools and explain how they work together. We have our 2 Wobbuffet EX. We have an extremely difficult time with Greninja, but having Wob in there can really help you out if you need to like a turn to power up your Pokemon, help you out. Wob can shut off their abilities. I know it's not going to be as good as like a Hex or something, but we do play Hex as well. We don't really want to run Garb in here because it can mess up these dudes. It can mess up your Energy Evolution. It can mess up your Yveltal. So we're just playing 2 Wobs. You can combo it with your first attack from Umbreon really nicely as well, and you can use the Psychic Energy from these over there as well. So we are playing 1 Enhanced Hammer. I think Enhanced Hammer is a huge card right now in the meta. I like this card a lot, especially when the rotation happened. I was like, yo, I feel like we should put Enhanced Hammer in anything we can. Well, that can afford to do it. That wouldn't hurt its consistency. So we're playing 1 Enhanced here. I'm not playing Crushing Hammers though. But you can if you really want to go Energy Denial, like if that's what you're going for. We're playing 1 Rope, 1 Nest Ball. I want to fit a second one in here, but we're playing 1 for now. You can grab all your basics besides Shaman, obviously, because then you don't draw. We're playing 1 Super Rod, bring back our energy and our Pokemon. 3 Meows, consistency. 4 Ultras, consistency. 4 VS Seekers, consistency. I want you guys to know that although the Sun and Moon cards did come out, you still have this established engine. You know, you want to have your consistency, your draw power, and everything, of course. If you don't have Shamans, guys, what you can do is try to get your hands on like 15 Sun and Moon packs and try to trade them for Shamans. The Sun and Moon packs right now are really wanted, so if you can snipe a Shaman up for cheap, go for it. Yeah, Artillery isn't a terrible option in here either. Like, you can go play a 2-2 line. You evolve already as it is, so. But for now, we're playing our Shaman, just easier, you know, helping us out with consistency as well. We're playing our 1 Parallel City, just a really good Disruption Stadium. 1 Reverse Valley. I'm not playing 2 Reverse Valley just because, like, the numbers aren't huge with Reverse Valley, but they're nice. 1 Delinquent. Disruption. I really like playing Delinquent. 1 Hex Maniac. Straightforward. 2 Lysaners. Pretty standard stuff. I am playing 1 Kukui. This can be nice, especially with Jolteon or knockout Yveltals with Fury Belts, Rays, Mega Rays, that is. can be clutch. We have our four, excuse me guys, it's already too late. We have our 4 Sycamores here, 1 Flare Grunt. As like I said earlier, there's a lot of different ways you can go about this. In Grunt, being able to have the option of Dark Call GX, Hammer, it's just, you can find so many different ways to win. Right now, I am liking Assault Vest a lot. This is one of the deck lists that I would rather play Assault Vest than Bursting Balloon. And Assault Vest makes Umbreon GX so darn bulky. Yo, this thing has 200 HP, but an Assault Vest just makes this thing an absolute tank. It's like it's the video game, but it's in the TCG. So Assault Vest just I think it's a really good card right now, and you guys know I love Bursting Balloon. So picking Assault Vest over Bursting Balloon, that is saying something. We are playing 1 Experience Share. One thing that I found troubling with this deck list is that getting down your 3 energy, because you need like what, 3, 1 DCE, 1 Dark, right, on Umbreon, 1 DCE, 1 Dark, or 1 Dark, 2 DCE on Fright Night. It can be kind of hard to do sometimes, especially if you're getting outsped or you're fighting from behind. Experience Share can give you that little 1 turn of luxury. I don't want to play Max Elixirs though, because playing Max Elixirs in a deck that has to evolve like a lot, like we do, I mean, to an extent, is not very reliable. So I don't want to play Max Elixirs. Also, you only need 2 energy down, so I do not want to play Max Elixirs. So we're just playing 1 Experience Share, and I think it's been working out fine. We are playing our 2 floats for our Wobs, 4 DCEs, of course, to attack, 5 Dark Energy, and 2 Psychic. I've tried out 5-2. I thought it was too little Psychic Energy, maybe too much energy in general, but it's been fine. 11 energy's been clutch. It's been gold, and you don't cry when you discard a Dark Energy. I'm not playing a Special Charge. There are a couple of the cards I'm not playing that I'll explain to you guys. I'm not playing Oranguro. I mentioned yesterday I'm not a fan of that card. I just don't like, I don't know, it's just not for me. I found multiple reasons not to play it, especially in here. Maybe in something that is more all in, like a Vespiquen Umbreon list. I don't know, something crazy. For sure, maybe. I'm not playing Lily. I don't think it's good. I'm not playing, what else people are going to ask me about? Timer Ball. I'm not playing Timer Ball because I just want to get my basics down. Like we're going to find the Umbreon. Ultra Ball is so much better. Timer Ball is similar to Dual Ball, but Dual Ball is better from like way back. But I'm not playing Timer Ball. I don't think it's worth it. This list I like a lot right now, but it'll probably evolve in the future. Like cards, if you really want to be centered around Umbreon, you can cut out the Wobs and, you know, go straight Umbreon. But these guys give you so many other options, which is why I like to play it like this. So we're gonna try this out, guys, and TCGO. Oh, you get Max Elixirs? Yo, let's talk about this ladder though. You get Max Elixirs on the ladder. That's sick. There's Sun and Moon packs, and there's a Darkrai EX. I believe the floor is Bridget. With this Darkrai EX, guys, I would recommend everyone to go get it at least on the ladder. Also, one thing I do want to point out is I would recommend everybody out here keep this on the down low though. I would recommend you guys get an Espeon EX, because if GXs start slowly taking over, which won't happen for a while, having an Espeon EX definitely can just win you games if you just pull off its little attack that de-evolves all your opponent's Pokemon. So go trade for an Espeon, but don't overpay. Don't pay more than like a pack or 2. Just a heads up, guys. We have our Wob, which is great. It does turn off energy evolution, so we have to be careful. But it's not a huge deal. Energy, oh no, I lost energy evolution. What am I gonna do? We have Wob, which can definitely slow down our opponent until we're ready to go. Especially this is Guardy. Guardy might have a tough time with Wob. I know they can Hoopa, but we'll get all these bad boys down. We'll take a quick glance. We prized an Eevee, which is not great. We prized, what else did we prize? Okay, that's the only Pokemon we prized. Not bad. Prized an Ultra Ball. We prized 2 Sycamores. Oh no, I'm worried about that because like I can easily dead drop. Oh my, prized 2 Sycamores. All right, and then 1 Dark. All right, what else did we, 1 Assault Vest? Unless that's in hand. That's in hand. Never mind. Okay. I'm not gonna write this down or anything. Sometimes I do if it's like super serious, but we're just gonna. Ah man, this Assault Vest isn't gonna do anything against Guardy, but we'll just drop these down. We'll get rid of all these bad boys. This can go. I mean, I'm okay dropping the Reverse Valley here. You have Delinquents. It's not really going to help with the damage output, in my opinion, really. So we're going to get down a... We'll go Veltal. Second Eevee. I'll go Veltal. We're going to get down our Veltal, and then we'll stick them more for 7 cards. We did lose Reverse Valley, which is like, probably could have dropped the Assault Vest instead. But I definitely like our setup for turn 1. Let's see how they deal with Wob in the active. Maybe they rope us out. It could happen, and we would have to rope either into either our Eevee or our Veltal. I'm not too sure what I would prefer. But Guardy relies so much on Shaman, right? On Hoopa. We shut off Shaman, but not Hoopa. So, they have one less out. So if they have a bad hand or anything like that, they may be in trouble. We do have to find one of our floats, though. So, hopefully we'll see that soon. A Veltal can turn off Spirit Link. So if I go into an Veltal, that could be a thing. We have to keep that in mind. They only need 2 energy to attack. Guardy's threats. Guardy's scary. Guardy's a huge threat. Let's put it that way. My only stadium left is a Parallel City, so it looks like this Parallel is actually gonna likely stick, which is not a good thing. It looks like we're just gonna let go of everything right now, and let's get down. Well, you're weak to that. All right. If I go 90, then 100 from the Espeon GX. No. Oh, also another card people might ask about is what's its face? Eeveelution Spray. No, we're not playing Devo Spray because you gotta wait a turn to evolve. Just to kill that idea real quick. Kill that idea real quick, Dennis. But we're gonna see what I can accomplish here. This thing is not gonna one-shot us no matter what it does. So even if I get a little nice 70, I mean not 90, could definitely be clutch. There's a float, and I think I might strike back into the Wob, or should I just hit? Because they probably have Shays in hand. They had such a slow turn. I think I go back into the Wob. I'm only doing 10 damage, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna go back into the Wob, guys. I know it seems odd, 10 damage, but I really want to get a feel for what my opponent has in their hand. Just really see what they get. Maybe we can catch them sleeping and hit a Delinquent on them. And also I'll get an additional turn to slap down energy on our Eevee or our Rhyno, whatever I decide. So they can Mega. And if they want to Mega and, what's its face? If they want to Mega and commit energy, we can Dark Call, we can do a few things. Alright, cool, they're still stuck. Alright. I think this, oh man, if I can catch them with one card in hand. Alright, so I know for a fact that they don't have a supporter, right? So they either have Ultra Ball or Shay. They've been playing this all right because they're not doing any silly plays or anything like that. But, we're gonna Delinquent, and so we take away Ultra Ball out. So they have to have the Shaman. If they don't have the Shaman, we'll see. Basically, the only thing that saves them is a Shaman, is what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to convey to you guys. So they didn't discard an Ultra Ball. Man, maybe they just have a dead hand. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna attack in here. We're not gonna overthink it too much. I'm gonna start getting some damage in because now my Umbreon GX's attack is live. So we don't have ability lock anymore, but the only thing that saves them is that one card is a Shaman. If it's an Ultra Ball, they can't use it because they only have oh man, it's a Hoopa. I wonder if they just drew that or if they held on to it. It's a really good question because you would think they would have used it, right? Even if Wob was there, because they can go grab their Guardy. So, yo, that's a clutch top deck. That is a clutch top deck. We are in for a fight. If we go Umbreon, we can or Espeon, excuse me, we can Division Call for the knockout. There's the Shay. Oh man. Maybe I should have waited one more turn to Grunt, because this Guardy is gonna get a pretty nice hit in here. Me spreading damage to the bench is not even scary for this thing at all. I think maybe I should have waited one more turn to Grunt, but oh well, we're already here. I can Kukui and hit for 90. I can hit for 30 on a Guardy because he's probably gonna discard his Hoopa and Shay. Man, that was a tough call. It was a tough read for sure. I think we made the right play, but that Hoopa hurts. Because if we had Wob in the active, there's no reason for him not to use Hoopa. He would thin out the deck, get his Guardy, get Shaman for later, I guess. But this is how it played. Maybe he thought Wob turns off everything. I don't know. It's possible. And it looks like they whiffed energy. They're playing Elixirs, so it's kind of weird, you know, like I would expect the oh no, wait. Fairy Garden? Fairy Garden? Yeah or not? Rope. Alright. We can go into Wob, obviously, but he's just gonna bring the Xerneas in and accelerate some energy. I'm probably gonna grunt and hit the Guardy. Then the Guardy will be at 100 or the Guardy will be at 100 HP. 10 short on a Kukui. Oh well. We'll see how this goes, guys. Interesting matchup. You know, it's tough. The resistance is tough for sure. Alright, and our enhanced hammers don't do as much as I want. I might bring in that Hoopa. They did use one rope right now. Might want to bring that Hoopa in. See if I can get it stuck. Or what I can do is try to find a Jolteon and just take out a Shaman, just grab myself 2 prizes right now. I could go for that. Because I'm a little scared of, like, if I bring in the Hoopa, then he just ropes and my attack's wasted for no reason. So, we'll see. It's getting a lot of energy in play. Well, it looks like I'm probably not gonna find... You know what I can? Oh, man. Like he probably plays like 2 or 3 ropes. That's the thing. Like, I want a Lysander. Our Shaman we can't use right now. We have to move the Wob first. We have to make a decent raid here. We have the 3 cards. All right, my Jolteon's not in the discard, right? I have 1 Ultra Ball prize though. I'm probably not gonna hit the Jolteon, to be honest. So let's try to trap in a Hoopa. If it doesn't pay off, it doesn't pay off. We gave it a having second thoughts now. Alright. I might even go Fright Night and try to stick it in here. Man, oh man. Hello? Yeah, I'm here, dude. I'm here. I'm so sorry, dude. Don't forget about me. We're gonna try to stick this Hoopa. It does cost 2 energy. I feel like I made the wrong decision. We'll see. We'll see. Let's spice it up a little bit. Sure. I mean, I could go into Fright Night and take away the Floatstone out. That's not a bad idea. Let's see what we get off this Shay. I'll drop the Shay. I have 1 parallel sit in there. We can always get rid of it later down the line. Alright. To go into Fright Night. Okay, Fright Night hits 120. Okay, so that's gonna be short. Because then if he ropes me, I just go Wob. And we take away the float. But then if he goes Fairy Garden, it doesn't even matter. Alright, we'll go Shadow Bullet. Let's put some pressure on the board. I'm overthinking this like crazy. This is what I'm saying. There's a lot of different ways to play. There's so many different things you can do. We just went for the Shadow Bullet play, meaning if they get the Hoopa in their bench, they are gonna deny me some prizes here. Ooh, they're playing a mix of 2 Guardies. Alright. They have a lot of outs. They have Fairy Garden, Float, and Rope, but they did get rid of 1 float, or one rope, excuse me, and 1 Fairy Garden. So the numbers look all right. The numbers look all right for us. I was actually testing out 1 Smeargle in here on stream, but I just cut it. It was like, nah, I didn't like it. But let's see if they have a way to move this Hoopa. If they Sycamore, things don't look too good for me. One thing though we got to keep in mind is that they did attach energy already, so they have no Fairy Garden now. They have to get the float, which I think they probably don't play, so they have to get the rope. Meaning, they don't play Olympia, right? If they only have 2 more ropes, right, they have a decent chance of whiffing. Come on, whiff the rope. Whiff it. Don't get it. Give me those 2 prizes. I want those prizes. We're about to find out. Oh! Those are 2 huge prizes, man. You can't attack with the other Guardy though. So I think that stays on the bench, right? We'll go here. Unless you have Mega Turbo. Our Wob is gonna go down, unfortunately, but he did a great job slowing down my opponent. I'll give my Wob some props. Alright, if he doesn't have Fairy Garden, I might want to put 30 on Shay and open that up as a play. Oh, never mind. Fairy Garden. Well, if I can bump this, do I have Delinquent? You do. I mean, I want a Lysander, though. Take away that Hoopa. Psychic? How much are you doing, Psychic? That is a total of 150? It's not bad. Man, oh man. Man, oh man, guys. Alright, if we go Shadow Bullet, if we're doing 150, right? We do 150. Oh man, he has enough energy to one-shot. Ah, this is not good. I'm trying to see if we can get this. I think it's over. We can discard 2 energy here. I'm trying to see if I can Shadow Bullet. Delinquent, Dark Call here. If we go Espeon, I could put 100 damage on the board. Putting 80 here and 2 here. Nah, that's not that good. If I Dark Call, we get rid of 2 energy and force him to find Mega Turbos. I doubt he's playing Turbos with Elixir. That's kind of weird, isn't it? Alright, so we'll Delinquent and we'll Dark Call here. I mean, the point of this video is to show you guys the different ways to play with this deck list, right? So we're not going to evolve because we only have our 1 anyways, right? And we're going to Delinquent. Make this a little bit more rough for my opponent. Next turn I can drop DCE and evolve, and then Sycamore. We're looking good. The thing is, I don't want to get one shot, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want them to have that free retreat either. So we'll get rid of Delinquent. We'll get rid of some of their cards, and we'll get rid of some of their energy. That's kind of vicious, yo. So we're changing up our playstyle here because I do not want to get one shot. Assault Vest does not do anything against Gardevoir. This is doing a total of 180 right now. So we're going to make it harder on my opponent to one-shot us. Espeon no longer will be able to use Divide GX though. We are going to be solely on Psychic, but it's not even that. Oh, we discarded a Mega Turbo. He plays Turbo too? You play Mega Turbo in here? Oh man. Oh man. Alright, we'll Dark Call. And then we'll get rid of 2 energy on the active here. So maybe we can get a free turn out of this. That was our GX attack for the game though, guys. And we got rid of some cards. We got an energy down on Eevee. We got rid of some energy. So hopefully that's a good amount of pressure. Ideally I get a free turn out of this, right? A free turn to drop energy and put things on Eevee and Espeon and everything like that. Also, we make it harder for him to one-shot, you know what I'm saying? There's 1, no Mega Turbo. Worst case scenario, Mega Turbo Sycamore. We already got cheesed by 1 row, please. Elixir, oh, come on Elixir, don't hit that. Come on, you Geomanced already. Don't hit, yes, that's how it should be. Alright, so it looks like my opponent might be stuck. I might have finally pushed enough for him to be in a really tough spot. And it looks like it. I'm gonna hold. I don't really want anything else, you know? So we're just gonna Shadow Bullet, actually. If he drops energy, right, he goes 180. I live by 20. We go Psychic. We go Shadow Bullet for 70. This will be at 140. I go in with Psychic and I knock it out. Alright, that's fine. I'll mail. It's fine. I'll mail. Experience share. I'm glad I mailed. I'm glad I mailed now, aren't I? We'll go here. And I really want to wait. I don't really want anything. I want to drop that Dark. So I already have. I mean, I think it's fine. Let's dig. I don't really know what I'm looking for. VS Seekers, I guess. Yeah, VS Seekers. Ropes are great. Alright. Sweet. So we're going to Shadow Bullet. And I think next turn we have a Shadow Bullet here. This is at 80. This is a little tough to play here. Alright. I'll go. If he attaches 2, we go 90. Right? No, it's a knockout if he attaches 1 more. So I have a knockout here. All right, so I'm gonna put it on Shay. All right. I mean, if he powers this up, I might be in trouble. But our Espeon can knock out the active, and it can knock out the benched one if it attaches. If they both attach, right? So we're gonna put 30 on Shaman. That opens up some more plays. I'm trying to think what my opponent can do. We did so much that one turn we got rid of their energy, their stadium, and their hand. Oh my god, that was a vicious turn. And it looks like that kind of pressure may have been enough for us to just really put my opponent in such a tough spot. But before we'll go 90 here, right? 90, and then we'll split here. I think the thing is, I don't want to give them. Like, they might go Xerneas, but if they go Xerneas, I think that's fine. I'll go Shay. How much are you doing? 60. Okay. I'll go Hoopster. We're gonna knock this out. We're gonna spread some more damage. If I was really greedy, I could go Yveltal and then Strife and then go Yveltal and try to get 60 for free. Like if I was really greedy, not that greedy. This is we'll put some, man. I don't know where to put it. I guess we'll put it here. I mean, then we have yeah. We'll go here because then we can Fright Night. I don't have to rely on a Lysander, so I can go Fright Night. That'd be kind of sick too. All right, so there's the Xerneas. So I told you guys I didn't want to see another Geomancy, but I think we might be too far ahead at this point. I should get rid of my Jolteon and my hammer before it's too late. What is this? And I told you guys I should have gotten rid of him. I was lazy. That's my bad. That's my fault. Unless I got off the prizes, then it doesn't matter. But my opponent was able to top deck a VS Seeker for N. We have a lot of energy on the board. We have a lot of different options, which is something that I was talking about the whole entire video. Options, versatility, being able to adapt is such a huge deal. My opponent's gonna drop another Shay, but we don't have access to Lysander. But the thing is, we do have access to our Fright Night, which can pop that Shaman in right there. So that's what we're looking at right now. I would have to pay a DCE to retreat, so I may wait one more turn. But if he comes in with either Guardy, I can knock. Oh man, he powered up the other Guardy. He knows. All right, that's fine. All I need to do is find a VS Seeker, and then Espeon can knock out. I have to put 30 more here, I think. Oh, he has 3 here. I can just license. Okay, so that's gonna be our play. We're gonna go Fright Night, pop the Shaman, and then try to bring in this Guardy for game. If he attaches here to discard the other Guardy, we can do that. If he brings in this Guardy over here, the one on the very far left, and evolves that, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble though. A lot of trouble. Wow, that's so much energy, but it looks like that one's gonna become one of these Guardies. Alright. We got experience share down. So we go Fright Night, Grunt, Pop Shay. Alright, let's do it. And then Espeon can probably get the last knockout. Hopefully. That's the play. So we'll go here, and then we'll pop the Shaman. Thank you to Shadow Bullet. We're going to hold on to Mail because we can dig 1 card deeper. We're not going to use... I could parallel myself. I think I'm going to parallel him, though, to get rid of some energy. So we're going to hit Xerneas. It's going to be resisted, which kind of sucks. But we're going to hit the Shaman, right? And if at any point my opponent brings in this Guardy, I can knock it out with Espeon, or if I get a VS Seeker for Lysander. And we got some more Sycamore. Ooh, we only have 1 more VS? Are you kidding? I didn't recognize we only had 1 more. We have a total of 13 cards. Okay, you guys can't see how many cards I have left or my time. So when I get low on cards, I'll let you guys know. So it's not like, oh, how many cards does Dennis have? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in the way. But as you can tell, we have a stack of them. We got 13 right now. When it gets to like less than 10, it kind of looks like that. Kind of looks flat, but like it has a little bit on the side. But we got rid of the Shaman, and I want you guys to know it's not easy playing this deck list. Like there's so many different things you got to think about. All right, the Shaman there's fine. I almost got rid of it with Parallel. Maybe I should have counted my energy. We have one more float. We have Super Rod too, so sure. Rope. I want that game. You guys know I want to go for game. Oh no, my last Shaman's in the discard. Okay, never mind, it's awkward. Alright, so we're gonna rope here. We'll see what it brings in. We'll see what they bring in. Because we can't be. I wish I had a Lysander right now. We just go for game. Be sick. At least we move the Shaman. And we can parallel them to make them discard 1 energy. The problem is they're one-shotting right now. I need to get my Espeon a clean hit in there. Because Espeon can hit the most damage, of course, out of everybody, right? I don't want to knock out this Xerneas. There's literally no point in knocking it out. Alright. If I go double Shadow Bullet on Shaman, and then Fright Knight. If I go Fright Knight, wait, hold on. I'm thinking Fright Knight, but I think also if I go Umbreon, we go 70, we'll bring this to 140, and then I just pop it with Espeon, unless they Lysander, but they would have to recognize the Lysander play. But at the same time, I don't have enough energy to attack. How much Dark do we have left? They're actually all gone. I would have to get one of my Psychics. I have 11 cards. Let's go Fright Knight. I can always retreat if I decide to do so. We'll get rid of Arche. And we will actually let it all go here. We're only going to have like 4 cards left, but I'm not usually worried about decking out. I have 1 Psychic over there. Because I want to be able to... Super Rod's there. I'm not going to run out of cards. Let's toss our Jolteon. Not toss our Report. No, we'll get rid of our Jolteon. Super Rod's there. We're not going to run out of cards. We're fine. So we're going to get our... We got the Psychic Energy. We can attach it to Umbreon. Fright Knight's kind of a liability. Because the thing is, I want to get like enough damage. I mean, I have VS Seeker, so they would have to get rid of it. Alright, let's just stay in here. Let's just stay in here. Because they would have to end me, right? I wish I had an Ultra. I mean, I don't know. Alright, hold on. We got game. All I gotta do, okay. I think I have the perfect surefire way to win. This is the thing. I have the VS Seeker for Lysander on Shaman for game with Espeon, right? If I Psychic it, oh, it doesn't get game. Oh, snap. Alright, I have the VS Seeker with Espeon on anything for game that's here, right? So an N would hurt that. Or Lysander would hurt that. I think the right play is to go Umbreon here and not a Veltal, even though a Veltal is so easy. So we're going to go Umbreon. Make sure that's... Yeah, okay. I think this is the right play because it gives us 2 different win conditions. Because it puts the damage on the Shaman that I need, and it puts damage on the active Guardy. Alright. Because that way I don't need a Lysander for game. I can just knock out the active. So they have to... Okay, yeah. This is the one way we win 100%. Because if they Lysander Espeon, I get the knockout with Umbreon, and they don't end. If they end and knock out my Umbreon, I knock out the active of Espeon. This is like the 100% surefire way to win. Right here. The only way I lose is if they manually retreat. I don't even know if I can lose. They would have to do fairy drops, which I don't think they play because they play so much other junk. Alright, so they're going to go Lysander for Umbreon, or are they going to stall on a Veltal? We're about to find out. Nice. Okay, that's the right play. Because that was our win condition, knocking it out, right? He saw that. My opponent is good. He saw that. He saw that I can just go in Espeon, knock it out. So, dude, props to you, man. He saw that play. I mean, I wish I had a Dark Energy here, but it's cool. So they definitely saw that coming, but because they had to waste their Lysander and not use an N, my Umbreon can actually just knock out this Shaman over here because of the 30 damage from before. So like I said, yeah, dude, that was a good game. That was a fun game. Oh my word, that was a fun match, bro. That was a good game, guys. We showed off everything about Umbreon, GX, and Espeon. We used Umbreon. We almost used Espeon. You know, I almost used Espeon, but that was a lot of fun. It was tough to play for sure. I'm gonna get one more match for you guys, and if we can get to this video to let's say I don't know 200 likes, I got you guys again tomorrow with another Sun and Moon video. I have 2 midterms this week for my university, and because I have no self-control over my life, I haven't studied yet. So if our uploads are a little later than usual, my apologies. I'm gonna get one more game, but that game was really, really good. It was really scary when my opponent was able to one-shot us. That was something else. I think that one turn we had where we discarded energy, discarded his hand, and discarded the stadium. That was a big turn. But we're up against Red Dude here. All right, Red Dude. Let's see if you got anything Red Gyarados. I don't know. Props to my opponent though. He saw the Lysander on Espeon, even though I didn't use Espeon the whole game. So I give him kudos for that. If I didn't go Umbreon, right? Let's say I Fright Knighted. I would have only done 40 to the active and 60 to the. I mean, I still would have won. But if he ends or something, right? Because then our Espeon can't knock out the active. So maybe it dictated entirely how he played. I don't know. All right. Hopefully we start better this time. No shamans. No shamans, please. Actually, no, we didn't start shamans. We started WOP. Excuse me, my bad, guys. I'm so used to starting shamans. We had a good amount of matches on stream yesterday. If anyone needs more TCGO content, you can see it on my Twitch account. Alright, Eevee start, and we're going first. So we're going to get a turn 1 Umbreon. Pretty nice. I like it. I like it. We're not, like, you always want to go first, guys. Like, no matter what, just go first, please. If you're worried about a donk, whatever, just go first. Because you avoid the hexes, you don't get, like, parallel awkwardly, you know, you can have your turn to set up. But this is one deck where you don't necessarily mind going second because you can get off a turn 1 attack, but that doesn't mean you want to go second, all right? For anybody learning the game, please just go first. We're going to grab our Umbreon. We're going to evolve him, and we got a turn 1 Umbreon, and if I can get an Eevee and a Vaporeon down, I think we'll be in a really nice spot. Espeon, I wish you could do more this game, but I don't think it's going to happen. We don't need Assault Vest. And we don't need Espeon. So this hurts me on the inside because I really want to try to make Espeon super... Yo, it's Espeon, right? But the Psychic attack is only going to do 90 on Houndoom. Divide GX, I'd rather just get a Vaporeon down. So what we're going to do is drop our Espeon and our Vest to find an Eevee, and we have Vaporeon. So since we're up against Mill, what you really want to do is conserve as many resources as possible. So I'm actually gonna keep the stadium, I think. Yeah, I'll keep the stadium. You want to conserve as many resources as possible. So I'm gonna try to just get out an Umbreon and get out an Espeon, or get out the Shadow Bullet and hit him with that 180 after we get a Vaporeon down. So that's what I'm going for. If he gets rid of our energy, it's gonna suck. If he gets rid of our Vaporeon, it's gonna suck. But yeah, just a heads up, guys. Oh my word. Oh my word. Mill. No wonder he's called Red Dude, because we're seeing some Mill. Silent Lab too. Hey, Silent Lab kind of sucks. I have 2 stadiums though. Bunnelby has hit the board as well. Fury Belts put this at 210. So if I'm hitting 90, the 30 from Shadow Bullet's a big deal, right? No Vaporeon. Whew. I avoided Vaporeon, which is nice because we can put a lot of damage on the board. Well, I don't have a Sycamore, right? I don't really want to give him a new hand. They didn't use a supporter. My opponent did not use a supporter, guys. I don't want to give him a new hand right now, but I can't Shaman, as you can obviously tell. I think I'm going to get rid of Grunt. This is a tough one. I don't think it honestly matters that much. But we're going to start hitting a little bit, get some damage on there. Maybe I can draw some more energy, right? But we are just gonna hit this one over here. Hold on. And before I get delinquented and I cry, we're gonna hit this one over here. It's the same thing as using Grunt, you know, I guess. But we obviously cannot use our I mean, if I had a Sycamore, it'd be really nice, because then we can try to get the one shot. But we're doing 60 damage, not terrible, not the end of the world. He has to find an energy. I have VS Seeker for N if I get super desperate and I want to try to get the knock. Maybe I should have went for it and just try to clear the board, but 60 damage at a time until he finds something. I really wanted to end to get a new hand, but at the same time, my opponent has nothing. Why would I give him a fresh hand? I know I'm putting the Vaporeon in the active, but he's not going to attack. So it's not really that risky. Hey, I think he knew that we knew how to play the matchup. Also, seeing an N in the discard pile is pretty demotivating. But anyways, guys, I think that'll wrap up today's video. I'm gonna try to keep them a little bit shorter, not like an hour like our Shinotic video, because first off, I got midterms next week, and second off, these deck lists are going to evolve. It's just the beginning of Sun and Moon, guys, right now. Everything is changing. Things are absolutely crazy. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button. Helps me out, helps me feel good inside. You know, I need that, obviously. 100% legit, no lie or anything. Appreciate you guys watching. There's so many other videos you guys could possibly watch, but it means a lot that you are here. We're gonna have a great time with Sun and Moon, I can already tell, and we'll be streaming again later today. If you missed it, the stream's on Twitch. We're streaming again like Monday next week after my test, and then I'll post the streaming schedule on Twitter. If you didn't answer the giveaways, blah blah blah, giveaway last video, Twitter, and I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.